seeing significant evidence that this will be underpowered. This might not be our dream vehicle. But I'm going to see what happens. If this makes it, I'm going to be a happy man. I don't think it's going to make it, though. I legitimately do not think this is going to work. I don't know why I'm wasting the funds trying. Credit those. Yeah, they're fine. If this does work, it'll be our cheapest per ton launcher. Curb and orbit. We're already underperforming a little bit. Yeah, our cutoff's going to be a little below the 10, but not drastically so. We've got a little bit of wobble. Is doing pretty good without any crazy roll oscillation. Okay. So now it's just working on driving G. And we'll work on shallowing it out shortly once I see that we're getting the proper altitude. Which should slow out a little bit. Almost was safe to altitude to drop the fairing. Which is kind of cheating a bit, but using fairings all the time anyways. Say what you will. Oop, don't want the RCS on, thank you. Okay, now we can shallow out completely. In fact, a little aiming below the horizon as well. Wow, this, for what initially seemed to be an underperformer, off the pad, this contender in the second stage here, off with such a heavy payload and without a lot of fuel. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit short. But I'm going to see how far it gets here. It's a 1:23 burn. Part of that could just be apogee that I needed to. Let's see how it actually does in practice once we separate here. So we're going to wait for 42 seconds away from our maneuver node to start stage. It did lower the time of our burn by a little bit. For anyone watching and cringing, wait to make a fuel tanker, but this was a weight test. I wanted to have fun with it. You know, that didn't underperform as bad as I thought it would. It got really close to pulling this off. Wow, really not bad. Now we got a fuel tanker we can bring off to Jeb Kerman Station. So, realistically, I think I could have probably flown that better and gotten what we were looking for. Also, if I really want to think about it, the thrust to weight ratio was very good off the start, considering I was able to throttle down the engine for the actual launch. So I think if I just add a little bit of extra fuel at the top, I might solve that issue anyway. So if I say threw this guy on, I think that would probably do it. And this was slightly more than 9 tons anyway. It was 9.102. Although we did stage the fairing, so that probably levels it out. Well, let's figure out. I'm going to reroute parts. Because I'm not going to use that craft again. I don't want it. That makes this slightly more expensive to add the extra fuel tank. However, that's still our cheapest launcher per ton to orbit. By a good ways. Oh, I had this at a... Odd. But alright, I'm going to save that. I'm going to call it a night. Again, I'm going to use our temporary naming system still. K9. 5? Yeah, this will now be Gen 5. I don't know how that one ended up double saved. Huh. It's weird. Double saved. Oh, I think in an earlier episode I thought I didn't save it. I just forgot to put a name in. Alright. That's going to do it for me today. So, I'll give my usual speech. If you want to see all our previous streams, you can check it out down at the bottom here at youtube.com/JediCalledYouBro. And, of course, if you want to catch our next streams, you can check those out pretty much every night at 7, go until about 9 or so. Last 2 nights were a good exception, but but outside of that, it's been pretty much every single night. And, of course...